Hi, everybody. Captain Lou here with another extravagant few minutes live here on 12 Ounce Sports. Of course, you can catch us on our Facebook page, the Captain Lou Extravaganza, and also 12 Ounce Sports on YouTube. We invite you to subscribe to that channel. You can get all of our content, all of my extravagant few minutes, the extravaganza, the ACHA power play, everything right there on our YouTube channel, which is 12 Ounce Sports. All right, it is an epic battle. Going to be facing us here this afternoon at the Masters. Tee time about 2:30 Eastern time. Bryson DeChambeau, Rory McIlroy. Good versus evil, however you want to look at it. Rory looking to become a Grand Slam champion. This is the last leg of that Grand Slam, the career Grand Slam, rather, as he has himself a two-stroke lead going into this afternoon. Minus 12 against minus 10. Bryson DeChambeau not phased at all. What a beauty of a putt on 18 to get within two strokes. It's going to be a dynamite matchup. Must-see TV if you're a golf fan. Even if you're a casual golf fan, you might want to check it out sometime this afternoon, as it's going to be an epic battle. Not saying that either one of them is going to come out on top, but I got a feeling they're going to. Boy, when they've got an epic battle like this, they're going to be locked in, as Rory looking to get that elusive championship. And Bryson DeChambeau, again, trying to get back towards the top in the world rankings. So it's going to be a monster matchup this afternoon. It's going to be a lot of fun to watch. As far as if you want to put a couple of pizza pies or dog biscuits this afternoon on the Masters, I just got a couple of them here. I really like Maverick McNeely to sneak into the top 20. I don't know why. He's been very consistent throughout the tournament, but he's plus 175 to get into the top 20 in ties. So I'm going to take a flyer on him this afternoon. Yesterday, I was 2-3 on my birdie picks. I'm only going to do one here this afternoon. I like Matt McCarty to get over 3.5 birdies. That's at minus 115, so why not? I'm going to take a flyer on that. And I'm going to take Oberg. I like Ludwig. He could make a run towards the top, I think, this afternoon. He's taking on, he's going to be paired up with Xander Schauffele, face-to-face, head-to-head, if you will. I'm going to take Auberg at minus 110 in that matchup. A couple of pizza pies. Presley says put a couple of dog biscuits on those as well. So that's indeed what I'm going to do. Hey, all hail the Broncos. What a beautiful matchup. What a beautiful game for them. They are the 2025 NCAA men's ice hockey champions, the Frozen Four champions. Dominant performance last night against Boston University. It was close going into the third period, but they were able to wear them down in a beautiful 2-on-1 breakaway to get that 2-goal lead. And then they added one for safe measure to make it 5-2. Then the empty netter. And it was time to raise the roof in Kalamazoo, Michigan. The Lafayette Lunatics, or whatever you want to call them, the Lawton Lunatics, were down in force in St. Louis. Definitely the crowd was in favor of Western Michigan last night. And the NCHC, they get another national champion. All hail the Broncos, as they are the 2025 NCAA men's ice hockey champions. What a great performance for them. First national championship for them in ice hockey, their first NCAA championship in almost 60 years. So congratulations to the Broncos. All right, we're going to take a break. We'll be back with more here on an extravagant few minutes live here on 12 Ounce Sports. Welcome back, everybody, to an extravagant few minutes here on 12 Ounce Sports and, of course, our YouTube channel, 12 Ounce Sports, that we invite you to subscribe to, and also on our Facebook page, the Captain Lou Extravaganza. Well, with this time of year, with the college football season, it's usually spring practice time, or as a lot of teams, they don't have their spring practice. It's just maybe a spring scrimmage, if you will. They used to have a scrimmage, inter-squad game or whatever. There are no spring games anymore. With the advent of NIL and the transfer portal, it's pretty much done away with a lot of them. They'll have a controlled scrimmage. They won't have the cameras in there. They don't want to let anybody see anything about how their players are performing, because who knows, they might get poached. Well, we've got another aspect to this, another twist, if you will, with what's going on in the world of college athletics. I'm going to call him Nico I because I have a hard time pronouncing his name, the former quarterback out of Tennessee. He had an NIL deal in place for about $2.4 million, somewhere in that area, $2.5 million, some say $2 million, whatever. He had it in place, and he was getting ready for spring practice, the finale, the spring game, whatever you want to call it. Well, he decided on Friday that he was going to hold out. He wanted $4 million. Well, hey, if he's going to get $4 million, God bless him. I hope he gets it. I'm not against any college athlete or anybody getting as much money as they can. He's just exploiting the rules that have now been made simple by the NCAA. Get whatever you want from whoever you want, whenever you want. Be careful what you wish for is the old adage, and that's what everybody wanted. They wanted all the athletes to get paid. Again, I'm all about the athlete making his fair share. You know, the name, image, and likeness, they've been exploited. I get it. It took me a long time to get over to the fact that I thought maybe athletes, a scholarship, a free education, healthcare while you're there, that was enough. And I always thought it was enough. Well, you know what? If the coaches can go anywhere they want and make tens of millions of dollars a year, the players that have gotten them to that success, maybe they should get a piece of the pie. But where does it end? Now these kids, they can go whenever they want, wherever they want. It's free agency. And it's mine. How does it stop? I know we've got the NCAA ruling coming down, the judgment where they're going to split, I don't know, $2.8 billion. Each school's going to get $20 million to spread out amongst their athletes. But how is that going to stop these kids from getting more from NIL boosters? That's my question. Does that stop it? Are they still going to get the money? What is the answer? That's the question. And there is no answer right now. You know, these kids can do whatever they want, and that's fine. They can get the money, but now they can just tell somebody, I don't want to play for you anymore, and they can pick up and leave. And the thing is, there will be a booster at a college somewhere who's going to offer Nico $4 million. That's what his camp says. That's what his group says, his agents, whatever, that he should hold out. And hey, I applaud Tennessee. They said, you know what, you want to move on? We're not going to bend. We're putting our feet in the sand. We're drawing the line. That's it. Interesting times in college athletics with a $4 million asking price for a quarterback. I know that's what the Michigan NIL people are paying Bryce Underwood, and he hasn't even taken a snap at Michigan. It's insane. I don't know where it's going to end. Who knows? All I know is college football, college athletics, it's a clown show right now. It's the wild, wild west, and I just don't see where it's going to end. Well, hey, you know what? Let them get their money. They asked for it. They've set themselves up for it. The NCAA is a clown show, like I said, and there's no end in sight. All right, that's going to do it for an extravagant few minutes. Again, all hail the Broncos, national champions in the NCAA ice hockey with a big win over Boston University. And enjoy the Masters here this afternoon. It's going to be an epic matchup. Rory McIlroy, Bryson DeChambeau, Scotty Scheffler may have a say in it. Look for some low scores. The weather is going to be absolutely perfect down at Augusta, so it should be fun to watch. All right, everybody, take care. Enjoy your Sunday. And again, we want to remind you that we want to thank you for welcoming us into your homes, on your computers, on your televisions, however you watch us around the world right here on 12 Ounce Sports. Captain Lou saying keep your heads up, keep your sticks down, keep your feet moving, and as always, keep your minds open. So long, everybody.